Hi everyone and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video we are going to be doing a bit of a sort out. So over the last probably month or so I've been looking around the games room and slowly realising that I haven't actually made any changes since we originally set it up. So all of the bookcases that we've got here are all pretty much set up in the exact same way, apart from a couple of little changes we made a few months ago. But in general, everything's set up exactly as it was when I originally moved in. And one of the big things that I've noticed that's really been annoying me, is probably the right words, is the inconsistency through it. So for example, we've got Mega Drive there, we've got GameCube there, we've got Xbox, PlayStation, and nothing really flows. So I want to completely reorganise all of the shelving. So we're going to be reorganising the three main bookcases here. We're also going to be swapping out some of the bits here. So for example, some of all the Sega titles we've got up here are going to go over into these shelves. We're actually going to be moving some of these bits off, and I'm actually, the TV unit that I've got, I'm going to be taking the TV away because I don't really use it. So whenever I'm playing consoles, I'm normally sat at my desk and I've got it hooked up to one of my screens. So what I thought is actually, instead of having a TV there that I'm not using, I'm going to take the TV away, put a couple of extra shelves in, and actually put in some of the consoles that I've picked up recently. Because yeah, we've got loads of new consoles in the collection, but I haven't got anywhere to actually display them. So I thought, you know what, I've got a couple more of the shelves that I put up a couple of months ago, so I'm going to put those in there, get the consoles on there, so that then front and centre for everyone to see. So yeah, I think I'm going to start off first on the TV unit, because that's going to be the biggest job. And as well, it will allow me to move some of the bits out of here, free up the shelves, and yeah, so it's going to be a long one. I will be sort of trimming it down for you guys, but for me, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. So I am going to get cracking. So let me get all the cameras set up so we can get ready on the TV unit. So, as I say, the TV itself, I'm going to be taking out, putting that into storage, probably just storing it downstairs. And then, yeah, we're going to be putting two shelves in here. Top shelf, I'm probably going to put some of my Atari bits on. And what I want to try and do is I want to try and organise this whole section into console groups. So, for example, we'll have the Ataris across the top. Then I'm thinking the Xboxes, PlayStations, Nintendos and Segas right down the bottom. I think I can do it. So yeah, I'm just going to get started now. Pull all this out, and then what I'll do is I'll get the shelves up and then we can start organising it. Okay, so the shelves are now up, which actually went a lot easier than the last lot that I put up. So yeah, the plan is I'm going to put probably my 2600s down this end, then my Jaguar, if I can get it in, I'll probably have the Lynx in its case sort of standing up here, and then potentially the SG-1000 just here, just because I don't think I'm going to have room for it further down. Then this shelf, I'm thinking about my Xboxes. So maybe the original Xbox, my Xbox 360 and my One X, or Series X, sorry. Then on here will be my PlayStations. So I'm thinking about the grey PlayStation 1s up the back here, PS2, PS3 and PS5. Then the top shelf in here is going to be Nintendo, and then the bottom shelf is going to be the Segas. So fingers crossed it'll all go in okay. But yeah, so I'm going to start filling the shelf up now, and then yeah, we'll come back once that's all done. Okay, so now we've got the shelving done, the next bit is to get started on this bookcase. So at the moment we've got the Saturn games up the top here with the Dreamcast and the Mega CD. So the Dreamcast games are going to go into the top shelf in the middle unit. The Saturn games are going to go up there. The 32X games are going to go up there as well, and then the Saturn, the Mega CD and the Master System games are going to go in the shelf at the top of the far end. So I'm going to take those out for now, and what we're actually going to do is these top 4 shelves are all going to go for Xbox. So we're going to have 3 shelves for Xbox 360 and then 1 shelf for Xbox One. The PlayStation shelf just down here is going to be left as it is. The Xboxes are going to get moved down 1, and then the Game Boy stuff is going to get moved onto the shelf that the Xboxes are currently on. And then what I've done is, what I've also going to do is, so we've got the Halo Xbox 360, the Xbox 360e and the Xbox 360 Slim Elite are all going to go in these shelves. So I've actually got a spare slot at the moment where they're going to go. And yeah, the DVDs and VHSs are all, I'm going to put them into storage for now. So I'm just going to probably box them up, and I'll probably stick them with a TV actually. So I've hid that downstairs behind the TV in the living room. So yeah, I'll probably box them up and just stick them down there for now, just to free up a bit more space. That then gives us an extra shelf to use. So yeah, so next up I'm going to start getting all of these shelves sorted out. And then yeah, start moving some of the games into their new final position, because we've still got the bulk of it to do when we look at the main 3 shelving units. So let's get cracking, and then yeah, we'll see if we can get this done. Okay, so now that that shelving unit's done, and I will have to say I am really liking how that looks. Looks so much better with everything there. It really does. Yeah, really liking that. Obviously I've still got some Xbox 360 games, but they are actually being positioned down the bottom there, so I'm going to grab them in a little while. For now, what I want to do is I want to sort these shelves out just here. So the only one that's staying in place is going to be the Mega Drive. And then what have we got? So up here is going to be the Saturn 32X and Game Gear. We're going to have the Switch on this shelf, NES, SNES and Game Boy on this shelf. N64 is going on that end shelf, so we can leave that for now. So these GameCube games are going to come down to here. These ones are going to get moved over to here. Then we've got PS2, 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 PS3, and PS4 and PS5 are getting two shelves now, because we've actually got so much new PS4 stuff that I've actually filled that shelf that it's got, so I'm going to have to expand that out to another shelf. And then we've got Xbox, original Xbox in the ones down the bottom. So for now, I'm just going to pull these out and we'll start getting all of the Saturn and the Nintendo games in. Okay, so that is everything finally moved. I don't even know what time it is, but I know I've been at it a good 4 or 5 hours, probably at least. But I have to say, certain bits I'm really happy with, other bits I think I'm going to have to tweak. The only thing I did change from my original plan is obviously I swapped the Switch and the N64 shelf around, and that was because it didn't really fit the flow that I was going for. So you'll see here we've got Mega Drive, we go into Saturn, 32X, Master System, Mega CD and Dreamcast. So the Segas are a bit all over the shop, not exactly flowing as I want them to be. So I was hoping to go from oldest to newest, but I thought the Mega Drive sat really well there, so I wanted to leave them there. Then next shelf down we've got Game Boy, original Game Boy, NES, SNES, N64 and then Switch. Reason that I've got Switch up there instead of the GameCube is obviously with the GameCube being my big focus for this year, even though I've not managed to pick up a lot recently, I wanted the GameCube games just here, so that's why I put the Switch up in that corner. Then we've got Wii, Wii and Wii U, and then the DS. Then we go into PlayStation 1, we've got PlayStation 2 going all the way along, then PlayStation 3, 4, 5, Vita, PSP and Vita, then original Xbox, Xbox 360, and then Xbox 360 actually covers a lot of the shelf to the side as well, and then the Xbox One. So yeah, I think it just flows a lot better. It looks so much better actually with the new shelves in, with the consoles, and yeah, just really happy with how it's all flowing now. So the main thing I have got to do is I've got to go back through and alphabetize everything. A lot of it is mostly there, but obviously with some new titles that have been added in, they just need to be put into their correct slot. Obviously the Xbox 360 needs complete sorting, because at the moment there's quite a lot of empty space on the shelf down there, where I'd much rather the fourth shelf up here be slightly emptier. And yeah, just some general sorting out, but overall I think the games room's looking a whole lot better. And yeah, so I'm going to go and get everything finished off. And yeah, with that said, I am going to wrap the video up there. But before you go, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.